Now, my viewers, the next thing we'll be doing now is how to solve quadratic equation. Now, to solve quadratic equation, in my previous videos, I've taught you how to solve quadratic expression. So, in that video, we arrive at an answer of like x minus 2 and x minus 3. Now, if you are solving quadratic expression and you arrive at this answer, then if you are given quadratic equation, then the next thing is to complete this one. Therefore, this one will be equal to 0. And whenever you are having a or b is equal to 0, then you will have a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. But in this video, I will be teaching you how to solve quadratic equation. Now, for example, if you are given 6x squared, if you are given 6x squared minus 13x plus 5 equal to 0. Now, to solve this type of equation, the first thing you do is to find your product. Now, this is your product. Then, how do we get our product? To get our product, we multiply the first term with the last term, which is 6x squared times 5. And this one will give us 30x squared. And what is our sum? The next thing is to find our sum. And what is our sum? Our sum is the one we have at the middle, which is minus 13x. Now, the next thing is to find two numbers such that if we add them together, it will give us the sum. And if we multiply them together, it will give us plus 30x squared. Now, how do we get our sum? To get the two numbers which we will use to eliminate this one, or rather to replace it, is to list all the factors of the product. And what do we have at our product? We have 30x squared. Now, we list all the factors of 30x squared. So, we start from x and 30x. Then we have 2x squared and 15x. 3x and 10x. 5x and 6x. Now, if we look at all these factors, of the product, which is 30x squared, now we will now look at the one that if we add them together, or rather if we subtract them from each other, we will have the sum. What we have at the sum. Now, look at these two. You will see that these 2x and 15x, if we multiply them together, we have 30x. And if we minus 2 from 15, then we have 13. And if we look at this one too, If we multiply them together, 3x and 10x, we have 30x squared. And if we add them together, we have 13x. Now, from these two, how do we know the suitable one that will give us exactly minus 13? Because we are very much concerned about their signs. If their signs are not corresponding, then we are not doing the right thing. Therefore, let us first look at 2x and 15 and consider it with this minus 13x. 2x and 15x. Now, if we put minus in front of this one and this one remain plus, you know that if we add them together, we have minus 13x. But does this satisfy 30x squared? How? Let us look at it. If we multiply them together, we will have 30x squared. But this one is positive, while this one is negative. So if we multiply this and this together, then we have minus 30, which means we cannot use 2x and 15x. So since that one is disqualified, let us look at the next one. 3x squared and 10x. Now, let us put minus in front of this one. If we add this one together, then we definitely have minus 7x. Therefore, but if we put minus in front of this one as well, then if we add them together, then we have minus 13. And if we multiply them together, our minus times minus will give us what? Plus. Therefore, this one is the suitable one. Therefore, the next thing is to now write x 6x squared. Then we eliminate this one and replace it with these two numbers. Therefore, we have 6x squared minus 3x minus 10x plus 5 equal to 0. Now, we now group them 2 by 2 so that we have 6x squared minus 3x into one bracket minus 10x minus times plus minus 5 equal to 0. Now, what is common to this in the bracket? Now, we can see that 3x is common to them, so that we have 3x. How many is remaining here? 2x minus what is remaining here? If we remove the whole 3x, then we have 1 minus what is common to this one? 5. What is remaining here? 2x minus what is remaining here? 1 equal to 0. Therefore, we take any of these, 2x minus 1, then 3x minus 5 equal to 0. So when this and this is equal to 0, then either of them is equal to 0, which means that 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 5 equal to 0. That is, if you have a and b equal to 0, that is a times b equal to 0, then either of them is equal to 0. Either a equal to 0 or b equal to 0, or a and b equal to 0. Therefore, we collect the like term. Now, to collect our like term, we have 2x equal to, move this one to this side, then we have 1. As this one move to the other side, the sign changes to positive. How do we achieve that? 2x minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0 plus 1, or 3x minus 5 plus 5 equal to 5. That is, we had on this side we have 5. We had 5 to both sides. On this side we had 1 to both sides. So that so that 2x will be equal to 1, or 3x will be equal to 5. Therefore, divide both sides by 2, so that we have 2x over 2 equal to 1 over 2. This one will cancel this. X is equal to half. Or divide both sides by 3. 3x over 3 equal to 5 over 3. This cancels this. X is equal to 5 over 3. This one is improper fraction. The next thing is to make it proper. How do we do that? Then we have x equal to 3 goes in 5, 1. Then it's remaining 2 over 3.